Hello, everybody, and welcome to this reading. So, this is the card that came out when I was getting the cards ready for this reading. These are just Bob Ross playing cards, and I was going to use them at the end for a little final message. And one popped out, and it says, "Let me extend a personal invitation for you to drag out your brushes and a few paints and paint along with us." Okay, which is really interesting because when I was tapping into this energy, going into meditation for this reading, the channeling that I was getting was I was seeing in my third eye a like one of those really like sciency static electricity balls where you touch it and the static electricity goes everywhere. And so I was getting like this kind of like chaotic um energy, but yet potent, um a psychic energy, available yet chaotic, and chaotic in a way that is like in the natural flow of things, natural chaos. And okay, and so then I also got like the energy of it would be like to like from your personal view is feeling like, okay, like the movie Rapunzel, the Disney version. So the part where she like first gets out of the tower, and like 1 minute she's really happy and she's like, "Yay, hooray, I'm happy, I'm free. Yes, yay, hooray, life is great, life is wonderful." And the next minute she's like, "Oh my god, what have I done? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh no, oh no." And then she's like, "Yay, life is great, life is wonderful." So I feel like it's that kind of energy. You're feeling like as far as it goes with like your psychic intuitive gifts, and the energy surrounding you. And another thing I got, which was interesting, was with the sciency ball. It reminded me of the movie Weird Science. And in that movie, 80s movie, really good movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's a great movie. But in that movie, they like make the girl, right? They're trying to make the quote unquote perfect girl, and they use science, but it's like perceived as like magic, right? And then I heard magic is just science undiscovered. Magic is just undiscovered science. Okay, so anyways, this reading is for someone who is tapping into their psychic intuitive energy and trying to, it being more of a newer things, not new, but heightened, definitely heightened. Like you've definitely gone through, some timeline jumps, some leveling up, in other words, psychically. So you may have had gifts your whole life and they've like bumped up a notch or 10, is what it feels like. Um, or maybe you've never experienced it before and this is brand new. So, anyways, this reading is to help you, and we're going to go ahead and get started, okay? I'm going to start off with drawing a few out of here, which is just cards that I wrote quotes on that are from movies, just different random quotes for movies, and just to kind of draw on the energy here. Okay, so let's see what we get. All right, and we have the first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. Fight Club. Okay, so this is, to me, this is saying like, this is hard to talk about. You don't have anybody to talk about this with. This is something, and rightly so in some ways, not like that you shouldn't have anybody to talk about it with. It's definitely good too, but in the sense of like not with people who don't necessarily get it, right? Um so okay, so this is so spirit's saying this is advice. This is an advice card. This is saying, okay, so this can be confusing for you because you might say, okay, well, I don't want to dim my light. So definitely don't dim your light. Just don't try to convince anybody either. So I guess that spirit's saying there's a fine line here um, of of trying to convince somebody else and just shining your light for the sake of just shining your own light for you, so you feel good. You're using your gifts for yourself, for the highest good of all, which is always my intention when I'm doing this reading, right? Before I sat here, I, meditated and asked, guides and spirit and the universe and ancestors and angels and all beings of the highest white light to come in and encircle me and you and this reading to give us the reading messages for our highest good. So that's what it's saying is use your discernment on who you talk about it with and what you say what to who, and your intuition will let you know. You're to the point now where you're going to know. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about can I trust this person? Should I be talking about it? Take a second to go inside and tap in, and you'll feel it. You'll know, like, yes, sometimes saying nothing, that's okay too. What you know, you feel what you feel. Go with that. I'm going to get one more of these, and we have, okay. This quote is from Fried Green Tomatoes. It's one of my favorite quotes, and it says, I guess you already know that there are angels masquerading as people on this planet, and your mom was the greatest one of those. From Fried Green Tomatoes. So this is telling me two things. Well, actually, three. For one thing, you have angels surrounding and protecting you. For two, you yourself are an earth angel. And three, you may have a mother or mother figure, grandmother, feminine ancestor on the other side, guarding and protecting you. Okay, this is beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to get some cards from Lightseers Tarot. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. Oh, and there's more there too. Yeah, that shuffle was a little clumsy and bulky. So yeah, feeling your way into it. Feeling your way into it. Wow, okay. All right. Okay. So we have okay, wow, 3 of Cups. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So this is definitely celebrating, coming together. This is, okay, Spirit, thank you. This is psychically coming together as well, like coming together in the physical, like the sisterhood here. And you could be male or female. Companionship in the physical, but also coming together psychically. Yes, with spirit and spirit guides and angels and ancestors, but also with each other psychically. Like, for instance, during this reading, we are connecting and coming together, like it's like the power of three. That's reminding me of that, the power of three, coming together psychically as a community, online as well. So you may also be online, you may post online somewhere, um, but if not, just even like getting different readings through different readers, us communicating, like on an energetic level and a psychic level, um, through the unseen plane and also on the seen plane, through signs and synchronicities and tarot readings like this. This is beautiful. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, the Emperor. Wow. Okay, and look, I laid it right on top of the Fight Club, the Emperor, coming into your power. This is, look at this, coming into your power, sitting in the seat of your own power, the throne of your own power, your own sovereignty, your own mind, body, and spirit. And look how the light is coming through here, with spirit coming through, just coming through in through your crown chakra, opening up. And I see that that, I don't know what it's called, the static electricity ball, the sciencey weird science ball. I'm seeing that again, and instead of, I'm seeing like if you put your hands all around it, the electricity goes everywhere. But if you just put one finger on the very top, the electricity goes straight up or down. I guess it depends on how you look at it, but the communication through the higher realms here, through your crown chakra, from spirit and your guides and angels and ancestors. Yes, ancestors are all around you. So not only do you have angels all around you, you have ancestors all around you. Yes. Okay, what else? Seven of Wands. Yes. So this is, look what this looks like, you guys. It looks like the sciencey ball. Yes. So encircling yourself, you're encircled in protection, okay? And source coming through your upper chakras, going into your heart chakra, and look down from the earth coming up, chakra energy coming in from above, as above, so below, meeting in your heart. Yes. Yes, so this is balancing your chakra system. You may be working on that. If not, that's an encouragement from spirit to do chakra work, aligning your chakras, tuning into that. You know, you can find lots of chakra alignments free on YouTube, or you can go to a Reiki healer, or look into doing your own Reiki on yourself. But this is beautiful. But this is exactly it, aligning your chakras. So instead of that staticky energy going everywhere, it can go straight through and can come, the earth can support coming from below to meet in your heart, so you can make wise decisions and be guided on your highest timeline. This is beautiful. Okay. All right. I am going to get a card from the Time Traveler's Oracle. This is beautiful. Yes. Yes. We can all connect in with each other and with spirit by being, and see, this again is this circle of power, right? This circle of protection and guidance. I meant to say circle of protection, but I said circle of power. So yes, in your own power with your own sovereignty, and the protection of angels and ancestors. Okay, and look, I just cut the deck to strength and purification. Okay, let's get one from here. I love this deck, this Time Traveler's Oracle. Okay, and we have power. Power. Yes. Power. That's beautiful. Actually, okay, I'm going to do 3. I was just going to do 1, but I'm being told to do 3. Okay, so power, the Emperor, the power. I just heard there's power in numbers. Power in numbers. Okay, let's get one of these to go on top of the 3 of Cups. Wow. Communication. Can you see these? Make sure that you can see these. Look at this. Communication. Power in numbers, communication. Oh, and these are the Time Traveler's oracles. So power is, it's a 32 card, and it's the dinosaurs in the Jurassic period. Okay, so ancient power, ancient knowledge. Okay, and communication is a number 7. So this is a message directly from Spirit, a number 7, communication. Yes, coming straight through the communication, right? The Oracle of Delphi, Greece. Okay. Wow. This is beautiful. Yes. Communicating with each other on the physical plane and the spiritual plane, psychically. Okay, so let's get one more for the 7 of Wands. Protection. Yes. Look how he's lifting up here, almost like he's pushing up to protect her from here, like holding up that protection. Oh my God, you guys, look at this card that I have. That is, the other cards that I have are movie quotes, and this is just one that I had out on my own personal altar that's over here to the left off of camera where you can't see it. But look what it says. Our ancestors have laid the platform that we stand. Our ancestors. Number 37, protection. The Cave of the Hands, Argentina. Yes, our ancestors have laid the platform that we stand. So, angels, spirit, guides, ancestors, protecting us, guiding us, coming into our power and our ability, opening up our throat chakra. Oh, that didn't want to come out. Yes, opening up our throat chakra to communicate, and our crown chakra to communicate psychically. And it's all on the same plane, right? Whether it's physical or psychically, it's just perceived in different ways. Beautiful. Okay. All right. I love that was out there. Okay. All right. Let's get one more. I'm going to get one more of these, and we're going to read what the guidebook says on the last card, guys. Okay. And we have courage. Vikings in the New World. Yes. And this is a number 8 card. So manifestation. Yes. Yes. That's another thing I wanted to say. Pulling out of the 5D into the 3D. Using our psychic abilities to help us in the 3D. Right? Vikings in the New World. this is what this whole reading has been about. Just like in the movie Weird Science, they're taking something that was in their minds and within, you know, their ability to create it and bring it into real life. They created a real actual 3D person, right? So taking from, out of 5D and into 3D. This is beautiful. And um, the courage of being, on the, the Vikings, right, were pioneers. So we are the pioneers of this. I just heard revolution, but then it was corrected to evolution, re-evolution. Okay, I'm going to read this card, courage. So it takes courage. It takes courage to be on this path and to trust yourself, to trust your guides, and to trust yourself, to trust your own intuition, right? Okay? Courage, messages from Vikings in the New World. What an exciting adventure. We've landed in Newfoundland around the year 1000 CE to visit the newly arrived Vikings. We're here with Leif Erikson, watching his people prepare the foundation of a new settlement. As we walk through their community, we're impressed by the vigor, physical strength, and the grace of these men and women. It seems to radiate from the center of their being. What remarkable courage these early settlers had to cross the Atlantic Ocean in their long ships, open air, wood boats during the huge storms, and in inclement weather. They set forth without certainty about where they would land or when they'd get there. Guided by the stars, the winds, and their connection to the gods, they traveled forward into the unknown. We are both inspired by their authority, command, and their dignity. It feels empowering just to be in the presence of such bravery and courage. The time traveler's message. There are times to hold back and deliberate about life, and times to move forward with passion and power. Right? We were talking about trusting your intuition to know when to move and when to not. Okay? To move forward with passion and power and daringness. If there is something you wanted to do or say or act upon, this card signals that it's time. It's time to go forward. Don't back down. Face your fears. Act on your impulse now, and success will follow. Being courageous doesn't mean that you are not at all afraid. Being fearless means just that. To fear less. Beautiful. There are no certainties about the outcomes, but be willing to take a risk and step forward anyway. You may be on the verge of a massive breakthrough. Be resolute in honoring your truth and speak up for yourself. Live with passion. As a warrior of the light, you must step beyond the self-imposed limitations to be a way shower. Yes, for others. Through you, others will be inspired to find and act upon their truth. Trust that you are unstoppable. Beautiful. And that just also made me think of the song Unstoppable by Sia. So go listen to that song. It's a beautiful song. Okay. All right, beautiful souls. That's a great way to end this reading. You are unstoppable. You are powerful. You're courageous. You are protected. You are using your beautiful psychic abilities with your communication. And we are all in this together. So thank you, friend. Thanks for going on this journey with me. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guides. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, angels, beings, and frequencies, energies of the highest white light. Thank you so much for joining us and being here. Thank you all, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you enjoyed this, got anything out of it, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment. And let me know how this resonated for you. I love reading your comments. also helps get your energy in so I can be a better reader for you. See you next time. Bye.